What's up, world? I'm a determined black man, John J, and I am a determined black man. And on today, January 4th, 2021, we got this year started, y'all. That's my first day one.
Why do we fall?
On the J.O.B.
So we can learn to pick ourselves back up.
I'm just ecstatic.
Transportation make you happy when your life a living hell. Sirens jump behind us praying we don't go to jail.
Window skimp.
I'm thankful for last year. I'm thankful for each year, each part of my life, each chapter that I have been able to embrace or to feast my eyes upon. I'm so very happy and I'm thankful. I am a proud son of the King, you know. Had it not been for him and his warrior angels going out before me and keeping me confident and keeping me secured, then I don't know where I'd be. But because of that, the fact that I know that I have had a comfort in him and that his angels have been surrounding me and I've been protected enough to make it and see another year, brings nothing but pure joy to my heart. Now, with that being said, I want many of y'all that's listening to me to take what I'm saying to your heart. I want y'all to take into account just how precious life is and how beautiful it is to have life, especially if you have life of any quality. If you can talk, comprehend, read, hear, write, you know, that's a quality of life that a lot of people don't share. You have many people that are mentally challenged, or may have had a stroke, may be they may be hospitalized on a respirator or in a coma. But you hear and you listening to the sounds of my voice and you understanding what I'm saying. That should be enough for you to thank the man up above, the Most High God. I give all praise and honor to him. I give due honor and praise to the Most High God, the Father of Yahweh. I give much praise for him to send us a sheep to break our fall. I know we've all just went through Christmas, the Christmas holidays, which I am not a great fan of. I am a fan of the camaraderie or the family and the joys that come along with the holidays that we express. But what I am not happy with is the reason behind our joys, or the reason behind our celebrations, I should say. Because, you know, many people will say that Christmas is about God, about his son, about him sending his son that died that we might have a right to life and have it more abundantly. But the more I see Christmas, the more or less I see anything reflecting upon Yahweh, Emmanuel, son of David, the Son of God. Many refer to him as Jesus. I'm a little reluctant to do so because I know that there's a story behind that also, and facts behind the name itself that don't add up to what the storylines say. So I just can't spew out things just because that's what I've been taught to believe, you know, instituted to believe. No, I have to know for myself. I have to search for myself. And in my doing so, I found that the letter J isn't much more older than 500 years. And how could my Savior have been here over 2,000 years ago and called himself by the name Jesus, which starts with the letter J, that wasn't even in the Hebrew language? How is that so? So that's why we have to be careful, y'all. Have to be careful about the things that we've been instituted, because that's one of the tricks of the enemy also. So I oftentimes refer to characters by the character in which they displayed in these storylines, more so than by the names, because I think that's though there is power in some of those names. I think the real true power lies in the facts about those individuals, more so than about the titles. But anyway, we all just experience Christmas, by whichever dynamic that we do. You know, we got people out here that don't celebrate Christmas at all. You know, we got, I want to say Jehovah's Witnesses, they don't celebrate Christmas at all. Or maybe even Seventh-day Adventists, I'm not sure. And it's Muslims. You know, it's many religions that don't celebrate Christmas, because you have to see it and hear it for what it's suggesting. Christ must, you know. And so I think that it was a part of an agenda, because first of all, the land and the country in which that Jesus supposedly derived from, they don't even celebrate it. So that alone speaks volumes to me. All right. So that's one issue I do have with Christmas per se. And I'm not afraid to recognize the Christ, because without the Christ must. He had to have come. That's what Christmas is about. He had to come so that we can live. And I'm thankful for that. It was his coming that gave us the guidance that we need. It was to give us the acceptance that we needed, and to give us the atonement that was much needed. And I thank God for that. But what I don't like is the fact that we have stepped outside of that anyway. Many of our Christmas lists didn't include Christ, and most of them only included gifts and presents for our children and loved ones, so that we can recognize we can see the smiles and cheers that it brings them, more so than the praising and the uplifting of God, and to really manifest the love that he shared to us, just to be able to do so for our own. But we so easy to forget. I'm gonna say this, and like I always say, I'm not just that big on religion per se. I just try to live right. I try to live by some type of moral compass, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to just be out here just free balling, you feel me? And when I leave here, I want to leave here with a legacy and something that my kids can build off of and be proud of, even if they don't want to pick up the torch that I may leave them. I just want them to be proud of their father and what he did. And if I don't become monetarily sufficient ever, you know what I'm saying, I just want to know that I left here leaving them the knowledge that they needed to do so. See, it should be every man's wish to create a way, create a lane, create a legacy, something that he can pass off to his kids that'll leave them better off than he was when he started. And that's my mindset. I'm not about all the big spending and trying to go out here and impress people momentarily, because as I said a long time ago in one of my songs, and I know y'all probably get tired of referring back to a lot of music that y'all ain't never heard of from me, because I never released it. But it ain't to say that I didn't write it, or I never felt it, because I did. But in one of my songs, I speak on it. You know what I'm saying? I speak in reference to things of that nature, and it just puts things, it brings things full circle for me. You know what I'm saying? But it says, it's the words of something to this similarity here. It says, it's all about the presence, which is this time right now. Because no matter how many presents, how many gifts that you have given a person in the past, if there's no presents for this Christmas, everybody gonna be mad. So you could have spent 30. You could have provided for 20 Christmases to an individual. But come that one Christmas, if you haven't got them to understand why it's not necessary to be gifted every Christmas or for Christmas themselves per se, and they don't understand that, then they're gonna be mad. Might even turn into hate, because we oftentimes standardize our love, our concern, and our care based off of what we consider to be love. And what we always consider to be the most love is somebody spending their hard-earned dollars on us. Not necessarily always true, though. Sometimes it's just the easy route for the next man to be able to just give you a few dollars and get on down. You know what I'm saying? Or buy you something monetarily rather than spend a little time with you, because time is valuable. But once you realize that, then you'll realize that, the importance of just somebody spending time with you more so than somebody spending a dime on you. Time is more valuable than money, because see, I can go work for one company, they pay me $10 an hour. I can go work for another company, they pay me $100 an hour. You see what I'm saying? It's all about how valued my time is. What have I done to increase my value so that my time would be more valued wherever I am producing or being productive at, and therefore I will be compensated for that value and not for anything under or less. If you follow me, hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am a determined black man, John J. I'm here to encourage y'all. I'm here to motivate y'all. I'm here to elevate y'all. I haven't done any videos in quite a while because I've been soul searching within myself. I've been looking within me, and I don't like to use margins like a new year to say, well, I need to do something different. You know what I'm saying? I do like fresh starts and all that good stuff, but to be honest with yourself is to be honest with everybody else. A date, a certain time is not going to change me. My mind got to be made up. This is the line. This is it. Once my mind made up to change, to develop, to create, to produce, whatever it be, you know what I'm saying? That's when you're going to get that level of productivity from me. Outside of that, just spinning my wheels, man. No day, most of these people, New Year's resolutions broken day 2. I don't want to lie to myself like that. I started trying to turn over a new leaf probably back in November, December, early part of December. Yep. Because once I started encroaching my birthday, that's when reality set in for me, a whole another year done passed, and, what do I have to look forward to or not? So, with that being said, I want to love y'all. I'm not going to keep y'all much longer because I know it's a lot of people that get agitated when things are prolonged, and, but for those that are interested, I'm not going to chop this up too much, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to hinder them from receiving what they need to receive. See, a lot of y'all got different agendas. And so I'm speaking to those that's on the same page that I'm on. I'm speaking to those that realize that we made it through 2020 for a reason, and that reason ain't just to be here to breathe, you know what I'm saying, or be here to take up extra space, because God is making it more and more evident that he's going to allow more things to come against us. And it wasn't just 2020. 2020 wasn't the cutoff. Sorry to tell you, because his time ain't our time. That's what y'all gotta realize, why y'all be so hard up about New Year's, all these man-made created holidays and time increments. All this was created by man. Yeah, God allowed man to do these things. He ain't strike them down in the process of him creating them. But it wasn't just God like, okay, let me create 24. Let me say this gonna be 24 hours. Nah. He said it's gonna be day, it's gonna be night. Now, how y'all wanna fractionalize that or whatever be the case, then that's what he leaves up to you as an option by him giving you a brain. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go left, you can go right, you can go straight, you can go backwards. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to allow you to have the ability to go. You feel me? That's our God. Anyway, I said what I said, y'all. I think I done said enough. I'll holler back at y'all later. Check back up on y'all. Like I said, make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Determined Black Man Speaks. And on this channel, I talk about a lot of different unique things. But majority, I speak upon things that are going on inside the black community. You know, I speak from knowledge that I have gathered and things that I've observed, things I've been through personally. You know what I'm saying? And with hope that I can encourage some of you all to not to have to go down some of the negative paths that I have, and maybe choose a more positive, more gratifying, more lucrative, more capitalizing, possibility for yourself, instead of all this stuff that's causing us to lose. Like, I ain't promoting death. I ain't promoting killing. I'm promoting life. I'm promoting life, and to do so with more peace, more love, more care, because that's what the world is lacking. There's a lack of love. There's a lack of knowledge. And when you look at it, when you look around, like if you a person that's set up like me, and you see all this stuff going on, this less lackluster activity that you see going on, things that don't encourage me to partake in none of it, because it's just not in me no more. It's not on me, or it's not in me. I guess it may have never just really been in me, just was on me for a period of time. I went through that season when I thought that selling drugs was cool, or when I thought that putting in work, hitting up something, it was cool, jacking, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Even to the point of prostitution. Like, I had a justification for that. Like, I felt like, if you're gonna give it away, you may as well make you a few dollars off of it. I mean, I was immoral. For a while. I ain't have the conscience I have today. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't just a demon, I'll say, or I'll probably still be lost. But I just wasn't all the way right, and I'm still working on it. But I'm thanking God all the way that right now, as of now, I can see the changes that have taken place and occurred. I can see my desire for more and knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's what's going to destroy the majority of us, the lack of knowledge. And so many of us already think we know, and not being receptive to the truth. You know what I'm saying? Just creating our own true lies. Like I said before, the greatest honesty in the world is to be honest with yourself. Before you can be honest with anybody, you must be honest with yourself. Anyway, I hope a lot of y'all taking what I'm saying, taking heed. If you're not, I ain't mad at you, because I ain't gonna be greedy about it. I'm gonna take whatever I can. If it's just one man out there that's listening to the sound of my voice, and they can envision what I'm trying to get them to see. You know what I'm saying? I love football. You know what I'm saying? And I can feel the momentum sometimes when it shifts in different games, which team gonna end up winning the game just due to that momentum shift. I'm trying to shift the momentum, y'all. 2020 had us set back. It had us all in a funk, you know what I'm saying? It almost became cliche, like, oh, it's 2020. Because it just was so many things that occurred in 2020. I mean, like, astronomically, you know what I'm saying? It was like beyond measure for any other year. Like, I think a lot of people gonna feel that way. It was magnified.
Come up through the struggle, not too many get to tell. Got up, shook it off every time we ever fail.
Why do we fall? So we can learn to pick ourselves back up.
Stay strong.
Transportation make you happy when your life a living hell. Sirens jump behind us praying we don't go to jail.
When the skimp,